Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Rimworld. Give me just one moment and we'll get things started. Alright, let's have a look. So, it's been a little bit since I was since I was able to play Rimworld. So it might take me a little bit longer to get back into things than usual. So if we're looking at, I'm going to leave it paused for just a moment while I figure out where I left things off. It doesn't look like there's any danger nearby. There's a couple of carnivorous animals down there. But let's see. Looks like Totori is injured. Oh, that's right. They got in a fight with Snake, and Snake won. So, they're currently resting up in the hospital down here. Otherwise, other things that are going on, it doesn't seem like too much. Oh, it looks like I was doing some room construction over here. I guess I need to put some floors in. And up here as well. Let's get that hauled. For the time being, I suppose I can turn the speed on. Bezu looks like they are writing a book. Nico is making some stone products. I've got some stuff just sitting in the kitchen. Might be because I've got somebody asleep that should be hauling. What are set to at the moment? Hauling is mainly at 4 as a last priority, mainly because we have a bunch of pets that can do the hauling for us. So we are currently researching a universal cabinet. So we've got some stuff to help improve how quick we work on things. So we'll get that going as soon as we can. It looks like Snake is currently researching. As far as my checklist goes, we did start working on the defenses. We had to build them up a bit because we had a bit of a insect swarm right over here, and they were getting a bit big for my comfort. So we built up a bit of our defenses and took out a good 80 some insects, I think it was. I can't remember exactly how many there were, but more than I cared to have right next door. We are still wanting to get sacrifices for Snake so that they can become stronger. They are currently at a 6 out of, I think, 9. So we need another 24 for the next level. If it's 24 there, do I have extras in here somewhere? Well, there's a tech print I should probably use. Okay, we have 8 bloodstones in here already. So that'll get us up to 32. That should be enough. It looks like we have some bows that we were making. Let's check this. Right, we were trying to make a tier 6 bow. I guess they'll work on that when they have the resources. I'm guessing we're missing lumber at the moment, because I'm not seeing any over here. So we've got a bunch growing. It's only about half grown at the moment. I suppose we could chop down some trees. Let's get that going for a moment. Of course, don't chop down the cherry trees that we're using for decoration. But everything else is pretty much fair game, except, I suppose, the carnivorous trees. We like to keep them around. Alright, so there's some trees queued up. We'll get the bows going. I guess that would fall under make better weapons. Place stone walls with marble. I think that's what I was doing over here. And up here, just so that we didn't have just, rough sandstone walls as the backdrop. Does look like I can build some walls here to fix it up a bit. Right through here. Is there anywhere else? That might be it. Alright, so we'll get those walls built in. And then, oh yeah, the floors. So for our rooms that have people in them, we use this green tatami tile. And then up here, we were using something different. I believe it was a vertical mix. If not, then these tiles may look a little bit different. We'll find out when they get around to it, though. Alright, what else? It looks like we have, what is this, a chimera captured. So we're probably doing studies on that whenever it's time to. Oh, we're studying the monolith as well. Visit ancient complexes, let's see. Right, okay, so we have 3 of them out in the world that I want to get around to. Just kind of look at them, see what's there. Some of them might be for a quest. So if I go over here, hunting work site, logging work site. Yep, this will be one of them, I'm sure. This is the quest for our venerated item. And this is one of the complexes. Okay, so we have a little of everything. And then building a road. So once again, out here, you can see we've started building a dirt road out to our neighbors. I do want to get one to the south as well. That one will take a bit, I think. But, hey, you know what? There's probably somebody, well, they're asleep right now, and the other person is healing. So, I'll wait a little bit for Snake to wake up, and then we'll get some of that taken care of. At least a little bit of the planning. Otherwise, looks like I need to replace one of these cherry trees. One of them has gotten old enough that it's just kind of collapsed. And the pawns will get around to doing things whenever they feel like it. Looks like most of them are asleep right now anyway, so... actually, everyone's in bed. Let's just speed things up until somebody's up. Oh, that didn't take long. Alright, so it looks like they've already built the walls. They're currently building the floors. And can install this thing little further back. Now that we've done all this, it looks like... Do we have lights in here? We do have a light over here. Let's build a copy, I don't know, up here somewhere, just to make sure the room is completely lit. Because, yeah, up top here it's dark. Well, now it's lit, but it was dark, and so that was causing them to be a bit slower. Because nobody can really do things in the dark easily. At least that's the standard way things work. Alright, so we're getting some trees cut down. They'll probably get to working on the bows a little bit. I think I want to hold this door open next time somebody goes through it. I don't know if that helps with the enemy, like, trying to pathfind. Oh, and our research is finished. So Universal Cabinet is just a basic thing that will give a small bonus to many different things. What would we want first? Stone cutting might be good. We're doing a lot of that, it seems. Actually, research item would be good. To speed up the research. We only have 2 research benches at the moment, so it's going at a decent speed, but it can always be faster. We have completed tier 4 bows. Someone is currently making... Oh, there's the tier 5 bow. And I think for the next one... Yeah, Nezu currently has a tier 5 bow. Where are they at the moment? Oh, they're studying down here. Alright, so I'm gonna have them drop their bow. They'll allow it to be picked up. And then once they get around to it, looks like they're doing it right now. They're going to, you know, just putting stuff away. Eventually, they will get around. Okay. Research is finished. Going quick. Although I suppose 125 research isn't all that much. Let's do cookware storage, because it would probably be nice to be able to cook a little bit faster. And, you know, the kitchen could use some more furnishing. It's already got a lot, but still. And then I also want to do something with this room, because right now I just kind of have everything up at the top wall. Although I don't know. Like, this is right in the middle to connect everything. This. Oh, this is a workbench. I thought this was something else. Oh, this is still connected to everything. These are connected to everything that they can connect to. So I guess, for the most part, those are all doing just fine. And then we'll research this extended cooker as well. Currently, as far as research goes, we are still, what is this, medieval? And we're working towards our modern technology. So, we will get that as we are able to. Wild men wander in. Alright, well, let's have a look down here. got 3 there, we've got 1 there. So, I've added a mod that adds, Dragonians, I think they're called. Um, yeah, Dragonian. So, I guess it replaces Wildmen with, these Dragonian creatures. And they're tameable, as wild men are. Um, but I figured, just have a little bit of a change of pace, not just getting your standard uh basic human all the time. But let's see if any of these are worthwhile. Again, I am kind of like, if these were just pets, I'd tame them right away. But since they are also counted as colonists, I'm going to be a little bit picky about which ones I bring into the colony. So it seems like they're all going to have the same backgrounds. So that disables a lot of stuff. So they can't research, they can't cook, they can't craft. Uh, caused by. Oh, I suppose traits also have an effect on this. I was wondering, like, violent didn't seem to be like something they would not have. But, okay. This one, probably not, because devout disables violent, and I want them uh, to help out if need be. This one has lumberjack, but I suppose they do have a plant skill. It's not one of their favorite skills. But being a Slav and submissive, probably not. This one is a nurse. They're not incapable of medical, but again, their skill is 0. What does this do? So 10 speed and social impact. Oh, not great. And then they have a rare disorder that makes are extremely sensitive to pain, making anything painful so much worse. But psychic sensitivity times 200%. Wow. So I'm guessing it's a form of wimp, and just increases their psychic sensitivity. And then the other one was over here. This one, again, Dragonian. Nice body, so movement speed is up. Mass is down. I'm not sure what mass has an effect on. They are a brute, so they're going to be a melee combatant. Looks like 4 points in melee, but it is a preferred thing. A lot of bonuses here. So blunt damage up, melee cooldown so they attack faster, dodge chance, hit chance up, carrying capacity, sharp damage. Interesting. Okay. And impregnable. After training, they got a body strong as iron. Pioneer of the team was trained to adapt to different harsh conditions. She'll be so brave when she's wounded. Okay. Interesting. Flammability down. Armor up. And incoming damage times 65%, so they'll take less damage. And if she was tough, that would probably be really good. I mean, it is really good as it is. I'm definitely going to be taming this one, I think. And they have some medical and social, which could help. But these other 3 down here, I don't know. We'll let them wander around for a bit. Hopefully they won't become a hassle. I doubt that they'd help in a fight unless I tamed them, but you know. Right, what's Tatori doing? Going to bed. They were doing something over here with this thing, but I couldn't see what it was. Okay, and of course, by the time I get all of that noticed and taken care of, Snake is asleep again, or maybe still asleep. I did have it paused quite a bit, so once they wake up, we'll get this road taken care of. What are you doing? Well, did you just try to go tame this person? I suppose. Doesn't look like they succeeded, though. Well, hopefully they'll stick around and we can have another shot. Alright. We have a tier 6 bow in waiting. We do have plenty of wood. We have plenty of metal. And what else did it need? Components. Should have components. Yeah, we've got 50 components. So I guess once Nezu is, well, awake, they might get around to making a new bow for themselves. Alright, let me have a look at my wealth here. So obviously, as usual, it is a steady rise. It's kind of hard to keep it from being that way. Creatures are going to be fairly stable, I think. Every time it dips down, that's... Oh, somebody messed up food. And now we're suffering a round of food poisoning. And that was Dotorian Snake, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, still sending them out on the road. Well, no, probably not. I'll probably send Nico out or something. What's going on? Strange Ancient. A strange ancient appeared, and she will stay here for a year. You can place some food outside to prevent her from leaving early due to the lack of something to eat. It should be noted this event will only trigger once. Okay. If it is found that her singing affects higher dimensional beings, you can turn off her voice in the mod settings. Oh, I suppose just in case somebody is upset about the singing, I guess. Although I was talking through it the entire time, so I didn't really hear it. But what is this? We've got entity. So again, I have a lot of mods going, so a lot of this stuff, I don't know which ones are basic and which ones are mods. By the sounds of it, I'm gonna guess that this one is a mod. A Strange Ancient. So it sounds like, I should probably put some food out for them. Like they can be tamed, they can be hunted. They are an animal of some sort. One day gives one nano hair, so I guess you can harvest stuff from them. Look a bit odd. What is this mod from? The Zeva faction. Okay, so this could be something overpowered. I don't know. the Zeva stuff seems to be a little bit strong for the things that I'm usually encountering. So I've tried to stay away from a lot of that. But I have a lot of pets, so I will be trying to tame her and get her in with the rest of the ones that I have. Oh, we finished researching the cooker. Let's see what other things we probably want. Out of this, I think reduces the power of lights by half, or the how much energy it costs to have them up. So I think I'm gonna research that just so I can um, uh, remove some of the strain on my reactor here. So we've only got about 850 left. Then we'd have to expand it or something. We'll see. We'll see. New research available. Okay, so discovery of the strange ancient has yielded new insights. Can now research XF strange ancient research, which isn't a codex one. Background investigation and the application of nanomachines. No, nanomechanics. Sorry. I just assumed it said nanomachines. Didn't actually read what it was saying. But it is a spacer text, so I will not be researching that until at least I have reached industrial. However, where did they go? They're right over here. I should probably do what it says and leave some food out. Let me see, what does it eat? Where did it go? There it is. Alright, so vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, animal products, meals, processed foods, liquor, kibble. Okay, let's make just simple meals. We'll do until we have, I guess, 4. Unpause at 1. Should allow all vegetables, meat. I mean, I guess all meat is fine, except I think there's something in here I don't want. Twisted meat. That's what it was. Don't use twisted meat. And then take the best stockpile. And then gonna see where. Oh, hold on. Before we get started on that, suspend it. I want to see where this creature ends up, because they seem to be going somewhere. They're probably gonna do what is usually done. They're probably gonna walk up to the base, probably hang around for a little bit, and then go away. So I want to make sure that we keep them around. Who is my best animal trainer? I think it might be Nezu. We have an 8. Nezu is 11. Nico is a 5. 5. And a 0. Okay. Looks like Nezu might be the person to do the animal taming. Where is, I suppose, handle is what that is. So I need to make sure that Nezu is the one that's doing this, not anyone else. In the list here, okay, I do need to be careful because there is a chance that it will. What are you doing? Studying the strange ancient. You're doing something. I don't know what Nico is doing. Hauling on the way to unfinished textbook. I don't know what they're doing. Strange ancient has started sliding. Not sure what's going on. Again, it's a mod, so, you know, occasional things are not going to be right. But if they're going to be hanging around up here, then what I want to do is I want to put a stockpile. Let's just do it there. Clear everything. Don't allow rotten. Will allow simple meals. Priority critical. So hopefully when these meals get made, you know what, let's get Yoko to cook them up real quick. Then they will be placed down here, hopefully. It says there's a progress bar, so I guess Nezu is currently studying the ancient, or getting some good research out of it. And they both started moving, so we haven't locked up the game yet. What did you do with those meals? Did you put them in here? You did. Okay. So for the time being, we won't have the simple meals there. And somebody should have them eventually. Or maybe somebody's gonna eat them. Where did you just... Alright, there's a search function. Nope. Maybe she's got a hold of him at the moment. I don't know where they went. Standard relations change, that's fine. Looks like Nezu's cooking up another batch of food, so wherever the first batch went, we're probably going to find out here in a moment. Unless it did go down here. It did go down there. Okay. Somebody must have just taken their time to deliver it. I'm okay with there being 8 meals sitting out here. If that'll keep them around, that'll be great. But since Nezu is standing right here, let's go ahead and have them... Animal interacted too recently. Okay, so studying them counts as interacting with them. Okay. Wish I would have known that first. Oh well. Alright, hopefully when they get hungry, they will just go ahead and grab this. If not, I'll be unhappy. But, oh well. Nezu is currently trying to tame this one. Okay. They failed. It's gonna take a bit, I think. Luckily, this strange ancient is gonna be around for up to a year, so I don't have to worry too much about them running away as long as we have food that they'll eat. Which they just ate. Okay, good. Good, good. I don't have to worry about that as much. I need a new cherry tree. We have an exotic goods trader coming in. They've got some things for sale. Take a look. Probably pawn off some of the stuff that we don't need. And of course, increase our wealth ever so slightly more again. How is the food poisoning going? Not great. It's currently at major. And yeah, they're in intense pain. They're also starting to want to look for a fight. They haven't been attacked too recently, I guess. They haven't done any psychic rituals in a while. It's kind of because I don't want to provoke the void too quickly, and well, I suppose, hold on. I suppose we could draw some animals in. Alright, we're going to replant the tree back over here. So we have a nice little viewing spot. We've got our telescope. Looks like it's set up on the hot springs, but oh, what is this? Oh, okay, this is every once in a while the Kurin offered us to take out a camp. It's right there. They want us to do it physically, not automatically. But I think last I tried to do that, last I remember trying to do that, it was really difficult. So I don't want to risk my few colonists that I have. But I should probably trade with these guys before they leave. See what they have for sale. Then we'll speed things back up. Alright, so I have some cows, components. I mean, I suppose gold roll is what always buy components. Advanced components, I still have 4. Not quite to the point where I need to use them yet. Gene packs we don't need. Side trainers, no. Some books. Medical up to a 10. I think we have a better one than that though. Maybe not. Still. Some, what are these, bionics? We can't really do anything with them yet. That's why I still have the healing enhancer. We'll install that once we have the technology to do so. But it looks like not much that I want, and they don't really want anything that I have. Actually, an arcade machine might not be bad. It's a new variety of recreation. So sure. I have electricity now. It's going to require some. So yeah, let's just do that. Oh, we're spending a lot of money here. Alright. Arcade machine. Want... Do I have... I guess I don't have a dedicated playroom. I have some stuff set up in the kitchen over here, but maybe just in the research room? I don't know. Also looks like it might be a little dark in here as well, so let's go ahead and put another lamp up on the far wall. And then, as I said, we'll speed things up again. Yoko's coming in with a new tree to be planted. There we go. The ancient is still just hanging around. And I suppose it will tell us when we actually do tame one of these. Oh, Bezu's trying at the moment. 8.5% chance. Okay, so it's going to take a while. In fact, it's with the amount of taming that we're going to be doing, since it's an 8% chance and a 4% chance that they will retaliate, it's basically a 50% chance that they'll retaliate before we get them tamed. Alright, so we just finished the semiconductor lights. So we have more lights that we can make, and they now cost half as much power to keep turned on. Is there anything else that we want? Oh, gunsmithing maybe? That way we can start working on some modern weaponry. Nezu, that food's for her. Or it. I don't know. It's an ancient, wild ancient of some sort. I suppose. I can't remember. I think wild men sleep in a bed, not in an animal bed. A 21% chance to tame that. So again, it'll be a while before the taming gets done. How you feeling, Snake? You're ready yet to go out on the road? Alright. So we're gonna form a caravan. We're gonna go right here. Going to take Snake. And not an ISR 2G. Well, actually, yes. Yes, we will, because we'll send Dotori out as well. That should give them enough so that they can carry everything. And then send them out with a couple meals. And we'll get some of this road set up. We have some visitors. They're just visiting the colony. They don't have anything for sale. He seems a little slow. They're pretty old, I guess. Frail and a bad back, so they'll be taking their time. What is this? Oh. Okay, and the caravan's out and about. Heading to the destination out here real quick. And I've kind of done this before. So what we do is we head out to the Hex. Once they get there, we'll be able to create a construction site. And we can tell them where we want a road built. Alright, so caravan idle means they're here. And we're going to start with a dirt road plus. So since we have the ISR 2G, it will provide us with this wood, this 120 wood per tile on its own. Oh, clicking the wrong button. So we're first going to build a road to the base, and then once we have that road, we will build it out this way, probably just going right through these two places. Although this one's an enemy. I guess I don't necessarily need to make the road there. This one is neutral. We've traded with them before. But it'd be nice to have. I might just make it down this direction. No, they're hostile as well. And I can't trade with them without the proper title. But I can trade with them. So I might just make the road kind of just a mostly straight diagonal. But first we start here. So again, we get a little construction site information. Requires 650 work, and that's yeah, 4 times as much as normal, but we no longer have to provide the resources for it. So I can just let them go, and eventually they'll get it done. The trade caravan is leaving. That's fine. All right. Wondering if I'm missing anything. Well, I suppose a rec room. So I might want to figure out where to build a recreation room. Maybe the easy way would just be to cut a storage room in half, but that would squish everything together. Where would be a good place to build it? Maybe here? Have it so that some of the colonists have to go through the rec room in order to get to their rooms. Although we'd have to go through it to get to the holding cells too. Suppose I could put it here. Move the furnace or the smelter, or whatever this thing is. Smelter. Move the stockpile a little bit. Can actually shrink it now that it's empty. Back to its normal size. And then should do a draw animal ritual. But not until these guys are back. Yeah. And I'm not going to finish the road before calling them back. They're probably going to run out of food first. Especially with 4 times the work required. Ancient's still hanging around. Relations are changing because nobody likes us. Because we are cannibals. Which, by the way, chat helped me determine our ideology right at the beginning. I bring this up occasionally, just so y'all know that this setup was not my choice. Not completely. I provided information, and chat has decided to go with this. So, it is unfortunate. Like, sure, a lot of things are... It says they've run out of food, but I guess that just means that they ate the last bit of food. Granted, there's a lot of things that are Why are you guys sleeping here? Shouldn't you guys be moving along? But yeah, sorry, got distracted. A lot of the normal things are going to be a little easier, so, you know, we don't care about corpses, we don't care about, well, we do care about tattered stuff. What is it? We don't care about, stuff that is tainted. That's the word I was looking for. So we don't care if it's been worn already or not. But we do have a constant need of, or a constant problem of we ate non-cannibal food, and usually, I suppose the main three colonists are cannibals, so that they don't have to worry about, or they don't worry as much about it. But these two out here, alright, hold on. Looks like they're getting attacked here. What am I looking for? Oh, I don't know where it is. But they suffer a -8 for eating, or not eating, cannibal food. And if they do eat cannibal food, they suffer a -7 instead. So we're pretty much with a constant -4 to 12 at any given time to our moods. Which, oh, you're hungry, you're sleeping alone. We haven't done a psychic ritual. Alright, so we're getting attacked. What are they? They're attacking immediately. They're Neanderthals. They intend to breach the walls. They'll determine their own path into your colony and destroy anything in their way. They appear unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid your turrets, field of fire, and notice some of your traps. Well, I don't have either of them, so they will be looking for no reason whatsoever. And then again, I do point this out every time just because it's not a familiar thing to see. I do get a rundown on the points used, just so you can see where everything is coming from, and how it's calculating all the points used in the raid. So there are 10 of them. They're probably going to go after this guy right away, although he's almost left, so he might get away. Yeah, they're immediately going down there. Oh, but he's not. Where's he going? Okay. Well. And down he goes. Oh, but he is still alive. I didn't do any wounds to him? Oh, does he have, like, some weird thing going on? No. I guess maybe a breach axe doesn't actually do bleeding damage. Oh, but the rest of them have decided to just go straight in. Well, poor bee. Well, let's, well, Nezu might have enough time to get some food. Real quick, let them do that. We'll draft up Yoko and Miko and get them down here. And since I have it, I'm gonna use it. Built this to protect against the insects, but it'll work just as well here. Now you're eating food. soon as you're done there, I'm gonna draft you up and bring you down as well. Hopefully, the strange ancient doesn't get in the way. They seem to be heading more north, so that's good. Alright, is that all of them? No. What are these guys doing? Thought it said they were attacking right away. But I guess they're just hanging around down there. Well, we're gonna draft until they decide to come after us. Oh, and I suppose, you know, maybe I should rescue B. Well, we'll let Nizu attempt to tame the ancient first. Oh. Hold on. Let's not allow this stuff quite yet. That way we don't aggravate the people coming after us. Kind of saw that happening. Alright, draft up. Do not fire at will. Let's see if we can bring the animals inside. And we'll go inside as well. Hopefully that didn't ruin things. Oh, but it's gonna follow Nizu in, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Nizu. Go ahead and go this way. Where is Area 1? Because they don't seem to be going in. Zone. Oh, have I not set an Area 1? Okay. This is Area 1. Let's go out this way. Nico. Don't get yourself into trouble. Nizu's just gonna have to circle around, although it is faster. What to do? No, Nico. Do not fire well. I know he had a clear shot through the doors, but since you're there, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I can circle around. Ow. Go in here. I don't know. They're faster, so. Ah, hold on. Maybe if I hold this one open as I go through it. How am I doing this? Sorry. I'm trying to do this in a way so that the manhunter will go away. Oh, but then again, they're just gonna come after these guys afterwards. May have lost it. Might not be able to tame this anymore. Oh. Oh. It's now in there. It's safe in there. Hopefully it will stop being maddened. Following Pelican. Oh, is that a name of character? Like, what pelican wandered in? Alright, so they're all over there. Hopefully the strange ancient will go to sleep at some point. Hopefully before she gets hungry. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, but I could... Alright, Nezu's getting treated for their wounds. And that's why the hot spring is right here. Quickly take a dip into the healing hot spring. And then they get a little bit of buff. Oh, they got one of their eyes bitten out. Okay. Well, that's not good. That means they're gonna be lower on some of these things. Probably... Nope, manipulation will be fine. Maybe just sight. Which is a bit odd. Like, I think losing half your vision would have an effect on your manipulation. Just because, you know, you wouldn't be able to, you would lose your depth of vision, basically. Not sure what I'm going to do about this, though. But I can speed things up a little bit, I suppose. Until these guys do whatever they're doing. Oh, is this guy stopping them from actually attacking me? Because they're trying to keep him down. He keeps getting back up because he doesn't have any lethal injuries. Alright. In that case, these two need to come home because they are out of food. We're going to draft up and come out here instead. What happened to Pelican? Oh. Nitro stabbed him once in the neck. Alright. I mean, he may be down here wounded with a bunch of bruises and cracks and stuff, but he got a good hit in on their apparent leader. So, interesting. You're going down in 4 hours. Well, it's going to be less than 4 hours. Probably, because we're coming in. Alright, let's go to about here. I suppose we are in combat, so I should probably slow things down to the normal speed. Here they come. Yeah, you guys will fire at will. And just in case you were worried that I was hiding behind my defenses, and they couldn't get to me and stuff, it doesn't really matter. I'm able to take care of them just fine as it is. So, alright. Undraft. A strange ancient is still in here, but they did get hit, but they are no longer manhunting. So I'm going to hold this door open and have Nezu come in here. So hopefully we haven't made it so that I can no longer tame this thing. Of course, if it turns Manhunter immediately, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, also I suppose I should tell everyone that they are unrestricted once again. And caravan has arrived. One draft. And they can wander and get some food. And we're throwing a party. So up in the kitchen is our usual party spot because there's so much in here and it makes for a nice little party room. We have food, we have places to sit, we have a little tea set. So it's a good place. Although I have only 2 people shown up. Oh, right, because the others are on their way. And Yoko has decided to sleep. That's okay, get up. You can use a bit of party mood. Snake is... Oh, sounded like something happened right over here. So whatever happened released immortal energy, and Spiky here picked it up. I don't know if animals can become higher level immortals. If they can, great. If not, oh well. I'm worried that the strange ancient is not going to see the food. So, we have some pemmican here. I'm gonna make another spot. Stockpile right there. That can be for, oops, for pemmican. It'll be critical. And sorry, Nezu, but can you haul this right now? Where's it going? Uh, that's one thing that is a little bit of annoying, is they will pick up everything within the area before they... What are you... Okay, hold on. Can I not? There we are. For some reason it wasn't clicking. Do that right now. I don't like ordering around the colonists too much, but sometimes they just get in a mood where they do half of one thing or do a single thing of multiple stuff, and then they just decide to go do something else instead. So let's see if I can tame this real quick. If not, hopefully they will carry the pemmican to storage. Tame failed. Okay. No, here we're gonna drop the pemmican, and then we're going to haul it immediately. I suppose I could have left it right there. Alright, now there is food nearby. Oh, interesting. Their food level actually went up because I was feeding them for taming. I did not know that was a thing that would happen. I'm glad it does happen, though. Because that'll give us more time to tame it. And if it actually does wander out to where we left the other food, then that's fine too. Looks like it's going that way. Yeah. Now we can close the door. Nezu's gonna go try to tame the wild person. And we've researched gunsmithing. Alright, so that leads to blowback operation, mortars, tox gas. This is for other type of weapons, I guess. So auto pistols, machine pistols. So the reason why I'm doing this, I'm not necessarily going to be building the basic weapons, but I feel like in order to research some of these like advanced weapons, these don't require like anything other than, I think, like this required machining, and then it's just a progression from there. But machining I don't feel is enough for guns, so I want gunsmithing, probably blowback operation as well. And then of course, before I start researching turrets and other modded stuff, I will research gun turrets here. So I'm going to work on that next. Looks like Snake has started sacrificing people. So that's perfectly fine. Again, I've just come to accept that I'm going to have a permanent negative buff for cannibalism for the entire game. Nothing I can do about it. Although down here, it looks like we have kind of gotten... I didn't mean to allow sowing to happen again. How long is that? 15%? Everything else is pretty much ready to harvest. Oh well. That's fine. I'll allow the sowing of that again. I'll just remember to turn it off once they get the next harvest. Alright. And I guess down here, that fire I left is just spreading. And again, maybe I should rescue these folk. See if we can do anything for them. Maybe get some bonus of faction relations once we heal them up, take care of them. Okay, this is still eating the meals. Wonderful. And still need to figure out, oh, why do you need medical treatment? What has happened to you? They apparently have decided to wander through the fire. Alright, as soon as Yoko's done feeding B, we'll get Yoko to do this instead. They should be fine. And they're faster, so they'll get down here quicker. I just have minor malnutrition. And it's raining. So we didn't have to worry about the fire after all. Everyone, of course, is in the hospital. Nezu, use the hot spring again. It's been a while. Alright, Yoko's back. Right. I also need to replace the floors in here. So let's do this. Move all of that. And then we'll replace that with the silver tile. What is it? Sterile tile, which is made with silver. But yeah. And we'll get this a little bit closer to being a hospital. Well, if I have sterile tiles, though, I should also have sterile walls. Yeah, here we are. So let's replace all of this as well. To make the hospital a little more clean. And granted, you know, right now probably isn't the best time to be doing all of this when we actually have 2 people being taken care of in here. But I don't believe we need to worry too much. They don't have any bleeding injuries, so nothing will be infected. I think the only thing that can be infected is anything that is bleeding or has been bleeding, and maybe burns? I'm not sure about burns, though. Alright, so we're starting to build up a few things like this I need to deconstruct, because the replace things isn't quite working properly. So what it should be doing is it should be constructing like this wall here, and then deconstructing what it replaced. Right now it's just constructing the wall and uninstalling what it replaced. Alright, there's blowback operation. At this point I'm going to switch over to the current technology and work on this one. No, it's locked. Why is it locked? Oh, because it requires a high-tech research bench. Okay, well then. Maybe I should have read that first. I guess we'll work on apparel instead. Get some more variety of clothing for my colonists. And again, I need to figure out where to put a rec room. It needs to be a decent size, I think. Oh. That should be unpaused. Oh, we have some other meals that it's counting. What are you doing? You are cooking. Okay. Where do we have 2 extra meals? Okay, you made the rice first. That's understandable. Oh, we're storing the meals in here. Let's not do that. Meals do not go in here. Besides, we have a critical place for them. But this thing is currently well fed, so we're all good. Oh, there's the 2 meals. Once again, this was empty. But, oh well. Oh, I see what it was. These are meat meals, and these are generic meals, so they can't stack. Oh, B has decided to leave. Pretty much fully healed. Just picked up a lamp. Hold on. Install this back in the hospital, please. We do need lights in here. And a meteorite has struck. This is a granite meteorite. We'll probably mine it out at some point, because that's kind of... What's going on here? Nanomech weak up? Nanomachines inside the body are awakening. They will repair a severe wound or missing part of the host and significantly enhance the host's physical abilities. After a period of time, they will enter a dormancy again. Okay, so a lot of things just get a boost, I guess. Interesting. Currently getting a lot of research done. What I think I'm going to do then is I'm going to send these 2 back out to work on the road. So it's going to be Dotori and Snake. They're going to take the Aya's R2G, and we'll give them all of the pemmican. That should be enough food for 5 days. Apparently walk out to the farms to start loading up the caravan for some reason. And down here, looks like I wasn't able to build something under the light. That is something that space is already occupied. Okay. Cancel that then. Let's do that. Maybe that's why the light was uninstalled. And then I'm going to leave this bottom wall as it is because it's the outer wall. I don't want it to look weird, like from the outside or whatnot. That and the outer wall has more health, so you know it can take a few more hits before being broken. All right. There's the light right there. Go ahead and install that. I'm glad that wall lights are now in the base game. It just seems a bit odd that you can't build floors underneath it. Strange Ancient Study Progress. Nezu has made significant progress in the study of the strange ancient individual. Research indicates that her body contains a large number of nanomachines, which are distributed not only in her muscles and skin, but also in her hair. These nanomachines are responsible for maintaining her physiological form. For example, when her hair reaches a certain length, the excess naturally falls off. This shed hair can be refined into a drug known as luciferium. Really? Okay. Again, I told you that the Zeta stuff was a bit powerful. Additionally, her singing voice has the ability to influence people's thoughts. This influence is not transmitted through hearing, but acts directly on the mind, similar to telepathy. Nezu believes these abilities are related to black gemstone in the girl's forehead, and further research is necessary to understand this phenomenon. Okay, well, it appears that we are definitely doing research. And it's all advanced research too, so our advanced anomaly stuff is not advancing because I did not select a new one to research. Okay. Well, again, this is why I... Oh, hold on just one moment. Apologies about that. Sorry. Um, Seems like someone lost their dog, so hopefully they're able to find him. Um, what was I doing? Oh, I was getting research because I didn't set anything. Also, hello, Maria. Um, what do I want to research? Uh, Proximity detector sounds interesting. Detect invisible creatures. Electro harvester. Build a generator that draws electricity from contained entities. Aggravates them, making them harder to contain. I do want to also build a sleep suppressor. I forgot about that. Bioferrite shaping is probably a good one. That leads to a lot of different things. So, if I do basic only, it's almost completely researched because apparently I haven't allocated research. So, a mod I have added is a research storage mod that allows me to store up research if I've forgotten to uh, uh, assign it to anything. So that way, no research is wasted. And there it is. That didn't take long because we're almost done with it in the first place. Alright, what else am I gonna research then? Still have a basic unknown thing here. Psychophagy. Perform a psychic ritual which deadens a target's psychic sensitivity and temporarily boosts the ritual invoker's psychic sensitivity. Target will suffer brain damage as a side effect. Okay, so this is something we could use to boost our own psychic sensitivity if we wanted to. You know what? Maybe I should have done some ritual research since we haven't done rituals in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this. As far as advanced research, it looks like shaping leads to serum synthesis. So we'll go ahead and... Right. We had like 9 points of that, so that's already researched. Ghoul Resurrection. I don't know what this is, but requires a lot of steps. Okay, so I can't get that one. Juggernaut and Mind Numb Serums. Sure, I'll start on one of those. I have seen them floating around in shops and whatnot. I just never obtained one because I wanted to, I guess, get it legitimately before just doing the usual Rimworld thing of always getting like weapons and stuff long before you're able to build them yourself. At least in the early game. In the late game, you know, it's much better to build it yourself. Alright, these all need to be constructed. I'll speed things up again. Just doing some more research on Chimera. I keep checking on the Strange Ancient. Don't want them to leave. This got moved. There we are. Sorry, my checklist didn't look right. I must have moved it on accident. Kiro Wanderer joins. Ragged Kiro, plague survivor, is approaching the colony. After she's lost her home in the disaster, she has been wandering alone for several seasons and has now arrived here. She hesitantly requests to join and promises to make a meaningful contribution. This is a bit odd because I know that the standard one is very similar to this, but it doesn't mention like all this sad stuff that is happening to them. It's usually just someone has come along the way and they will not leave your colony, they will not take no as an answer. But this one seems to have attached a sad story as well, as if that's gonna change my mind about accepting them. But no, if I were able to see what they could do, I would think about it. but since we know nothing about them, I am rejecting them. Again, it's because I like my small colonies, and so I am very picky about the characters I allow into it. Hold on one more second. All right, sorry about that again. I just heard my air conditioner turn on, and I did not realize that it was on the entire night. So, we'll probably been listening to that in the background this entire time. So, apologies. Let's see though. All right, so they're out building the road. I know it says that they're asleep, but it does actually do work during the night. You can see the numbers down on the bottom left, kind of. The percent done is going up, the work left is going down. And again, getting back to the rec room, where do I want to put this? I suppose I could expand outward. I'd have to kind of refigure my defenses, because if I go too much further out, I'm going to run into this out here. Alright, Yoko's gathering wool. What is Nezu doing? They're taking care of animals. Oh, they were just down here. They were probably trying to train something. Probably the Dragonian, since the Ancient is right here. Alright. Did they ever make the bow? They did not. What just happened? Something just shook? New quest is available. It's called Forlorn Nomad. A desperate refugee named Agatha is approaching. Agatha claims to have lost her home in a recent attack. Agatha begs you for permission to stay at home for 20 days so she can rest and regroup. In return, she offers to work and fight for free during that time. If you make her happy, she may offer to join you. She may also reward you later for helping her, but there's no way to know her true intentions. This refugee is not part of any faction, so if you wish, can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest without any diplomatic consequences. This one I will accept because it is a temporary colonist. They will be moving on their way in 20 days, or they might choose to attack us. In any case, Weasel? That's not Agatha. Agatha has arrived and will stay for 20 days. Not really sure what happened here. This is not the person that I expected. Oh, they've got some food on them. We can let the game run. They are a prodigy, so they're a natural scientist. Research much faster, even though they can't research. Wonderful. They're a living bioreactor. Their body works a bit differently, eats a lot, but has a lot of energy and strength in return. So they gain immunity faster, they have more health, they need more sleep, they do more damage, their lifespan is longer, and they get hungry almost twice as fast. But what is going on here? Oh, they're singing. All right. Is that actually doing something? Vocal pollution. Okay, so apparently the singing isn't good singing. All right. Maybe that's what the drawback is for all the powerful things that it has. 7.9% taming chance. Oh well. So is that affecting everyone? It is. Okay, so we're not going to be happy for a while. Nezu, of course, is really unhappy. Um, and they want human meat. Do we have any? We do not, because we were sacrificing people instead of uh, turning them into food. But Weasel just joined, so let's go ahead and change these things up a bit. We don't want them to be a doctor, but we do want them to rest and haul. No children in the colony. Basic stuff they can do. Rearming they can do. Don't want them wardening though. What is their animal skill? I didn't even look at their skills. Not much. Most of their skills are 2s or 4s or 0s. Okay. In that case, no, don't really want them doing anything at all. They're welcome to just haul things. It doesn't have to be their main priority. They can clean things. There we go. Alright. Oh. And now we have a psychic drone on top of the singing. So, every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. The drone level is medium. So if we look here, somewhere, oops, there it is, moderate psychic drone. So Yoko here is almost completely psychically deaf, so they're only getting a -3. Nico over here, though, is suffering a -26 because of the psychic drone. So we might have some upset people here in the near future. Nezu probably is also getting quite a bit, but they are a little bit psychically deaf as well, so not quite as much. Still, that's going to put their moods down a lot. And I don't know how long this is going to last. Still. What is this doing? Wandering? Oh, you're full on food, so it's not like you're wandering away. Hopefully they will come back for some more of this food once they get hungry, so that we can try to tame it. What happened? Oh, I see. I didn't realize that was affecting their consciousness as well. Interesting. So everyone is getting a negative 24% consciousness because of that. Yoko, go ahead and rescue B again. They almost made it out. They're like 2/3 of the way. And we still have, looks like the 4 Dragonians wandering around. So that's nice because apparently they drop wool. I saw that somewhere along the way, so we're getting some of that. Still have this tech print. You know what? Nico, go ahead and apply this. That way it's not contributing to my colony wealth. And then we'll speed things up again. And then Weasel, of course, is having problems. No dedicated laboratory. Oh, that's a negative we're not going to be getting rid of because they can't study. Oh well. Hopefully they won't be too upset. But my problem for the rec room, trying to and get back to that again, keep getting distracted with all this stuff, is I don't really have a place to put it. Again, I could put it here, but then they'd have to go through it to get to these other 3 rooms, which I guess wouldn't be so bad. There's just one more door to open up. Also, I never did finish upgrading this room either. I should fortify the walls so that the containment is a little bit stronger. We'll get that stuff built in when we can. Alright, B is attempting to make their way out once again. The vocal pollution has gone, it looks like. Yeah. So our consciousness is back to normal. We're just not all that happy at the moment. Weasel, however, is not doing great. Used recreational drug. What did you do? What recreational? I hope the hot spring doesn't count as a drug. I don't know. Let's change that to that. Just in case. Oh well, they're not going to be happy. They're probably going to have a break here shortly. Also, I realize they don't have a bed. So we'll just go ahead and let them sleep there. Oh wait. We have an unknown bed up here, but... yeah, there you go. Nope, just decided to wander there. Let's assign them to that one then. All right. Sorry, I keep looking at this. I just want to make sure. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. This is definitely a negative, like, 40 that I can't do anything about. And there it goes. They've gone on an insulting spree. She will wander around randomly insulting others. This happened because of poor mood. Final straw was the psychic drone. So now they're gonna go around insulting, looks like Nezu. And Nezu is going to be in a poor mood because of it. Oh, they switched to Yoko. Okay, well, at least it's spreading it out. So it's not focused on any one specific person. And the psychic drone is ending, so no longer have that negative 22. Which is good. Meanwhile, out on the road, or out building the road, these two are just having the time of their life. Building the road, not having to worry about a drone. Oh, we have a transport pod crash here. Horatio. But we're not really concerned about that. I do have pets, just they're specific pets. Not just taking in every pet. Isla is no longer in an insulting spree. Excellent. Alright, Nezu though. Oh, you're using a telescope. You're not actually idle. As soon as they're done with this though, looks like they re-equipped their bow. So let's allow that. And you can smith. Now that should get them to make the next bow. Now this is an excellent quality tier 5 bow. So once they upgrade it, they got a masterwork quality, which is even better. So now the damage is upgraded to a 12, 19% armor penetration, shoots 2 arrows at once. The accuracy is a little bit better because of the quality, and I think the ranged cooldown is a little shorter because of it. So you're going to equip that, and then they can go back to doing whatever they were doing. All right. Oh, we have a visitor as well. They do have a few things to trade, but probably nothing that I really want. Still, we'll go over and trade with them. Yeah, nothing I want. I saw Yoko trying to tame the ancient. They shouldn't do that. I mean, they will because I have them set to animals, but I want Nezu to be the one that's trying to tame them. And again, failed. 8.5% chance. Nitro is fully healed. They will finally try to make their way off the map. Hopefully they will be a little more successful than B has been. B's probably not going to make it because they are malnutrition. They are tired. And of course, they are slow. However, let me slow down the time here a little bit. Looks like I've been going for almost 2 hours now. Tonight is gonna be a bit of a short night, I think. A lot of schedule changes recently. I'm trying to find the time to stream as much as I'd like to, but it's not always happening. So, I can only put in a few hours tonight. So I think I'm probably just gonna call this here tonight. We're at a pretty good stopping place. Nothing bad is happening. 2 people that were injured have been healed up and they're on their way out. We're almost done with the road. We need to find a place for a rec room or just a place to put things that would hold, or that a rec room would hold. You know, I do have a lot of storage, or a lot of open area that I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet. And B has collapsed due to exhaustion. B did not make it. I mean, they're only asleep, so maybe they'll get up shortly and continue on their way. But anyway, I think I'm calling it here for tonight. So, hope y'all enjoyed it tonight, and I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.